Let me start with a question. Have you ever cried silently, so quietly that even the walls around you didn't know? Have you ever sat in the dark asking yourself, why me? Why do I have to carry so much pain? When is it my turn to be happy? Maybe life broke you. Maybe love betrayed you. Maybe your own family didn't believe in you. Maybe you've been fighting battles nobody even sees. And yet, you're still here. You are still here. So let me tell you something that most people won't. Your pain is not a punishment, it's preparation. You are not suffering by accident. You are not broken for no reason. What you're going through right now is not the end of your story. It's the part that builds the hero inside you. Because life does not grow us through comfort. Life forges us through fire. Diamonds don't shine because they were treated gently. They shine because they were crushed under pressure. Muscles don't grow because they rested. They grow because they were torn first. Legends aren't born from privilege. They are born from pain. So today, I'm not here to motivate you softly. I'm here to remind you who the hell you really are.
Shut up and listen to your own heartbeat. Let me start with this. You've complained enough. You've cried enough. You've asked, why me? Enough. Now it's time to flip the script. Because life didn't choose the softest person to suffer, it chose the strongest. It chose you. You think life is unfair? Good, because fairness never made legends. Pressure did, pain did, loneliness did, being underestimated did. You know what life is actually doing? It's not trying to break you, it's provoking you. It's testing you. It's asking, are you going to stay weak, or are you finally going to rise the fuck up? Your pain is not here to bury you, it's here to baptize you. This is not your breakdown, this is your rebuilding.
The moment you realize nobody's coming to save you. Have you ever cried so quietly that even the walls didn't know? Have you ever sat alone, fists clenched, teeth grinding, staring at the ceiling, thinking, why the hell is my life like this? Why does everyone else seem to win while I keep losing? What did I do to deserve this pain? Good, because that's the moment most people break, but it's also the moment some people awaken. Listen closely. Pain is not life punishing you. Pain is life provoking you. It's asking, are you going to stay a victim, or are you going to turn into something unstoppable? Most people will fold. Most people will numb themselves, scrolling, drinking, running away. But not you. Because if life wanted to destroy you, it would have finished the job already. But you're still here. That means something. It means you haven't even seen your real form yet. This pain you carry, this rage, this loneliness, this betrayal, it is not your weakness, it is your weapon. You don't need healing right now. You need ignition.
Pressure isn't your enemy, it's your proving ground. If life is testing you, it means you're being considered for greatness. You think diamonds complain while the earth is crushing them under miles of rock? You think fire asks steel, hey, are you okay with this temperature? No, because nature understands something humans have forgotten. Only what survives pressure deserves to shine. So when life squeezes you, when you feel like everything is collapsing, when your mind screams, I can't do this anymore, you don't retreat. You grit your teeth and whisper back, more. More challenge, more pain, more pressure. Because one day, when things finally fall into place, people won't say, wow, look how lucky they are. They'll say, damn, nothing could break them. Suffering with no vision is torture. Suffering with purpose is power. Let me be brutally honest. Pain without direction will destroy you. Pain with direction will transform you. If you suffer just to suffer, that's misery. But if you suffer for a mission, that's discipline. There's a massive difference between hurting and harnessing. Two people can go through the same heartbreak, the same failure, the same betrayal. One will collapse, blame the world, and rot. The other will tighten their fists and say, this is the moment I rise. They'll take every tear, every scream, every lonely night and forge it into fuel. Because once you give your pain a purpose, it becomes unstoppable momentum. Nobody cares about your excuses. They only respect results. Harsh truth. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to apologize. No one's coming to hand you the life you want. And that's not depressing, that's liberating. Because if nobody's coming, that means it's 100% on you. And when it's all on you, you stop waiting, you stop begging, you stop wishing, you start building. You build your mind, you build your body, you build your skills, you build your legacy. And one day, when you finally win, the world will call you lucky. Let them. They weren't there when you were fighting demons at 3 a.m. They weren't there when you were doubting yourself every second. They weren't there when you forced yourself forward when everything in you wanted to quit.
How to turn anger into unstoppable momentum. Anger is not your enemy. Stagnation is. People say, control your anger. I say, harness it, direct it, weaponize it. Because anger, when used correctly, is pure energy. It's electricity in your veins. It's raw voltage. It's fuel that's been waiting for ignition. The problem isn't anger. The problem is wasted anger. You've been angry at the wrong things. Angry at yourself for failing. Angry at others for doubting you. Angry at life for being unfair. Angry at the past because it didn't treat you gently. Stop being angry at what happened. Start being angry at the idea of staying the same. Let your rage be against stagnation, against mediocrity, against wasted potential. Say it to yourself. I refuse to let my anger rot inside me. I will turn it into forward motion. I will turn it into discipline. I will turn it into results. You don't calm your fire, you shape it into a laser. You don't extinguish your rage, you convert it into relentless action. Every time you feel betrayed, build. Every time you feel ignored, train. Every time you feel underestimated, sharpen. Let your enemies doubt you. Let them laugh. Let them call you too much. Good. They're not supposed to understand. They will understand when they choke on your success. Building a mind that can't be broken. You think success is physical? No. Success is mental warfare. The strongest body will shatter if the mind is weak, but a strong mind will drag even a broken body across the finish line. So how do you build an unbreakable mind? You put it through deliberate suffering, not random chaos, structured fire. Wake up earlier than you want to, train harder than you think you can, do tasks you hate doing, but know you must do. Sit in silence until your thoughts scream, and don't run from them. Every time your mind says, "This is too much," you respond, "Good, that means I'm growing." Because the mind adapts to what you force it to endure. If you pamper it, it becomes fragile. If you challenge it, it becomes bulletproof. Stop seeking comfort. Start seeking calluses, not on your hands, but on your soul. One day life will throw hell at you. Most people will crumble, but you'll take the flames and wear them like armor. The rebirth, using your pain as proof of power. There will come a day, soon, when you'll look back at your darkest nights and realize something powerful. You didn't survive them, you were reborn by them. Your pain is not just part of your story, it is your certification. Proof that you were tested, proof that you were challenged, proof that you were chosen to carry more than others. Most people want an easy life, not you. You don't want easy, you want earned. You want to wake up one day, stare at yourself in the mirror, and say, "Nobody gave this to me. I built this. I bled for this. I earned every ounce of this life." And when you get there, don't soften, don't forget, don't let success make you gentle. Wear your scars like medals. Speak proudly of your journey, not because you want applause, but because your story will spark someone else's fire.
When to be merciful and when to be merciless. Mercy is powerful when it is earned. But too many people waste mercy on those who haven't earned it. They forgive people who never apologized. They tolerate disrespect because they fear losing someone. They stay loyal to people who would abandon them without hesitation. Let me make something very clear. You are not obligated to be soft to people who were hard on you. You are not required to carry guilt for cutting people off. You are not cold for choosing peace over chaos.
You are not heartless for protecting your energy. There are two versions of you that must exist. The merciful you, kind, compassionate, understanding, but only to those who respect you. The merciless you, cold, calculated, unstoppable toward anything that threatens your peace, progress, or purpose. If someone mocks your dreams, become merciless. If someone constantly drains your energy, become merciless. If your own mind tries to stop you, become merciless even with yourself. Let discipline become your blade. Let standards become your shield. Let silence become your answer to anyone who doesn't deserve your voice. Mercy is a gift. Stop giving it to people who only come to take. Legacy over comfort. Living so your name outlives you. Let me ask you something brutal. If you died today, would your existence matter? Would people remember you? Would your name echo with respect? Would your life mean something? Or would you just disappear? Most people are okay with living quietly and dying forgotten. But you're not most people. You're listening to this for a reason. Deep inside you there is a voice that whispers, I was not born to live unnoticed. I was not born to settle. I was not born to just work, pay bills, and die. You want to leave a mark. But marks aren't left by the comfortable. They are left by the relentless. Comfort is the enemy of greatness. Comfort says, rest. Legacy says, one more. Comfort says, you've done enough. Legacy says, not yet. Comfort says, nobody will care. Legacy says, they will remember. Write books they'll quote. Build something that lives longer than you. Become so refined, so undeniable, they whisper your name when you're not in the room. That is legacy. The warrior within awakens. Stand up right now, even if just mentally. Straighten your spine, clench your fists, lock your jaw. Because after everything you've heard, you no longer get to call yourself weak. You no longer get to say, I can't. You no longer get to play small just to make others comfortable. You are done being silent. You are done being patient. You are done waiting for the right time. This is your time. Your pain was not a curse, it was a calling. Your suffering was not random, it was initiation. You were not being broken, you were being built. From this moment forward, you do not run from storms, you walk into them. You do not beg for respect, you command it. You do not wait for opportunities, you take them. Say this out loud now with force. My pain has a purpose. It did not come to stop me, it came to shape me. I am not a victim of life, I am a weapon of it. From this day on, I rise.
Routines of a pain-forged warrior. You don't become powerful by thinking differently. You become powerful by operating differently. People always ask, how do I stay motivated? You don't. You become disciplined. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the engine. Pain-forged warriors do three things that the average person refuses to do. 1. They move before they feel ready. If you wait until you feel like it, you'll never do it. Winners move, even when tired, angry, sad, or doubting themselves. 2. They set standards, not wishes. Average people say, I hope I wake up early. Warriors say, I wake up early, because that's who I am. 3. They create war rituals. Not morning routines, not cute to-do lists. War rituals, actions that trigger a killer mindset. Blast a specific song before every workout. Do push-ups the moment doubt creeps in. Rewrite goals every single night before bed. These rituals are commands to your brain that say, we are not weak, we are not tired, we are not done. How to out-train depression. Depression doesn't always show up as tears. Sometimes it shows up as numbness, emptiness, lack of desire to exist. You can't think your way out of that state. You must move your way out. You don't feel like going to the gym? Go anyway. You don't feel like getting sunlight? Walk anyway. You don't feel like talking to anyone? Speak anyway. Not because it magically fixes everything, but because motion is medicine. Stagnation is poison. You don't defeat depression by feeling better. You defeat it by acting better, one action at a time. Start pathetically small if you must. 1 glass of water, one walk to the gate, one push-up. You're not trying to win instantly. You're trying to build momentum. Depression is not beaten by emotion. It is beaten by force. How to kill doubt before it kills you. Doubt is a parasite. It feeds on hesitation. The longer you wait, the louder it grows. Here's how warriors silence doubt. They don't negotiate with fear. They override it. If a task scares them, they do it immediately, before the mind talks them out of it. They speak to themselves like generals, not victims. Most people say, "What if I fail?" Warriors say, "What if I dominate?" They never let a weak voice go unchallenged. When the brain whispers, "Maybe I should rest," they respond, "Earn it." The battlefield is not outside. It's between your ears. How to operate when nobody believes in you. Let them doubt you. Let them roll their eyes. Let them smirk when you speak your goals. Good, because when nobody believes in you, you are free. Free from expectations. Free from pressure. Free to work in silence and strike in dominance. There are two ways to react when people don't support you. You break and beg for validation, or you smirk silently and say, "Watch me." You don't need support. You need silence, pressure, and time. The difference between living and existing. Existing is waking up, eating, scrolling, working, and sleeping and repeating. Living is waking up with violence in your purpose. Existing is floating. Living is attacking. Every morning, you should rise with one question burning. Will I leave a mark today, or will I be invisible again? Most people die long before they're buried. You will not be one of them.
Silence is not weakness. Silence is strategy. The world teaches you to always explain yourself, to defend yourself, to announce your plans. But warriors don't move like that. Real power doesn't ask for attention, it demands it through presence. There are three kinds of silence. The silence of observation. You listen, you study, you learn. You watch how people move. You learn their habits, their motives. You take mental notes. You do not react. You calculate. The silence of discipline. You don't tell people your goals. You don't announce progress. You stack victory on victory without posting about it. You let your success be discovered, not advertised. The silence of judgment day. When the time comes, you don't argue, you don't defend, you don't say, "Watch me." You let results do the talking. The loudest person in the room is usually the weakest. The quiet one, standing still, focused, that's the dangerous one. From now on, move silently, hit loudly. How to turn loneliness into leverage. Loneliness breaks average people, but it forges warriors. People fear being alone, not because solitude is painful, but because in silence you are forced to face your truth. And most people can't handle meeting themselves. But you will use solitude differently. Solitude is your forge. While others seek company, you seek clarity. While others drown their thoughts in distractions, you confront them. While others fear the night, you build in the dark. Let loneliness become your advantage, because when you walk through hell alone, you come out untouchable. The moment you become unstoppable. There's a moment in every warrior's life when everything changes. Not when they win, but when they refuse to lose anymore. It's not dramatic, it's not cinematic, there's no music, no crowd. It's usually quiet, it's usually late, it's usually after a breakdown. It's when you whisper to yourself, "I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how hard it gets. I don't care who doubts me. I will not stop." That moment, when quitting dies, that's when you truly become unstoppable. Not when you feel strong, but when you feel weak and stand up anyway. That's the rebirth. The laws of inner warfare. To master the world outside, you must first master the world inside. A warrior follows unbreakable laws. Law 1, emotion does not dictate action. Feel tired? Train anyway. Feel scared? Move anyway. Feel hopeless? Build anyway. Law 2. Pain is information, not a prison. You don't run from discomfort, you decode it. Law 3. Thoughts are not commands, they're suggestions. Your brain will say stop, but your spirit decides if you listen. Law 4. You do not seek motivation, you manufacture it. You don't wait to feel ready, you act, and readiness follows. Law 5. You may bend, but you never break. You may cry, you may rage, but you never stay down. These are not quotes, they are laws. The vow to your future self. Everything you've been through, every tear, every betrayal, every night spent in silence, it was leading to this moment. Now you choose. Do you remain the version of you that life kicked around? Or do you finally become the version of you that life can't F with? Imagine yourself 5 years from now, strong, respected, feared by weakness, loved by discipline, surrounded by peace you built with your own hands. That future you is waiting, and they're asking one question. Will you finally fight for me? Make the vow now. I will no longer live accidentally. I will no longer crawl when I can walk, nor walk when I can run. I will burn every excuse. I will rise from every fall. I will not be denied. I will not be stopped. My pain was the beginning, but my legacy will be the ending.